If you have invested lakhs of rupees in your degree, then there should be no shame or no harm in expecting and asking this question. How can you, yes you, earn crores of rupees from your career in biotechnology? You know, wherever we invest money, whether it is share market or whether it is real estate, we always ask what is the return our investment will get. The first investment you will make in your career will always be your degree, right? So you have invested, or your parents have invested money into your degree. They have invested in your brain, basically, not in the degree, in your brain. So now how can you strategically plan so that your biotech degree can help you earn crores? Now, first things first, not everybody can earn crores, but most of you can if you follow the recipe which I am giving in this video. 5 years ago, I made a video on the same very topic, but it was most about biotech ideas for which you can start a company, right? But the era was different. Today we are living in a different era. The path to earning crores has become shorter now. You can earn crores faster with the ideas which I'm about to share. Now, let's start with the summary of this video because, you have less time. Let's not waste that. The first thing would be, of course, earning crores through job. I'm going to talk about that in this video. Earning crores through starting a company. I'm going to talk about that. And earning crore by doing something different. Okay, that is going abroad and coming back. How do you strategize that also? We'll talk about that. Now, we'll come to the first part, which is earning crores from your job. So after finishing your biotech degree, the first step you have to take is you have to highlight, or you have to find out which are the, okay, for example, today, as of today, I can give you some examples, but maybe 5 years later, if you're watching this video, things would have changed. Which are the most trending technologies of biotech sector? If you learn that, now why you should learn that is because even the senior scientists of several biotech companies won't know that trending technology. So if you become an expert of that trending technology, your chances of getting your first job will be higher. Your chances of getting a better salary will be higher in your repeat jobs, and you will progress faster because there's no one else who is an expert, right? So as of today, if someone asks me as of 2026, which are such technologies? Of course, I would bet my money on CRISPR, artificial intelligence, machine learning, bioinformatics, clinical research, regulatory affairs, and on the top of it, I would also bet my money on sales and marketing, and of course, various other allied services role, which I'll tell you shortly. Now, first one which I told you is artificial intelligence, machine learning, bioinformatics. Why would I bet my money on this and CRISPR? Is because there are less experts. So when there are less experts, it is easy for you to gain the knowledge and become an expert and then disrupt the industry with your finding or your paper or something which no one else has done, right? So for example, let us say you pick one disease and you use bioinformatics to crack its drug discovery. Okay, so how do you learn these latest technologies? The best way to do that would be obviously our platform Biotecnica, because we keep bringing training programs for latest trending technologies which can help our subscribers grow. Okay, so that's one side of it, that is the bioinformatics in the research domain. Now you are someone who doesn't want to go into the research domain but wants to go into something which brings in more money, but of course it is in biotech. Then clinical research, regulatory affairs, clinical data management is free. Now, when actually you will start making crores, that also is a question to be asked in these two types of roles. The first one, which I said research, it will take you 3 to 5 years. Okay, but in clinical research, it will take you 3 years. Okay, so clinical research is growing, faster in terms of in India right now, but it may not be 5 years down the line. But of course, maybe that time I'll make a fresh video. So that is where you can be earning crores. Now, when I say earning crores, I'm not saying monthly, of course, yearly. So let's say you're earning 1 crore rupees per year. So that means, 6 to 8 lakhs. If you are earning per month 8 lakhs and in-hand salary, then of course it becomes annually 1 crore. That's the understanding we are having here. Now, the moment you say, no, I don't want to earn 1 crore in a year, okay? I want to earn 1 crore in a month. That is where the second idea comes into picture. The second pathway comes into picture, and that will be starting your own company. In my previous video also I've highlighted the only way to earn crores of rupees in a month or per month would be starting your own biotech company. Now, starting a biotech company has become easier than before. Earlier, it was like you have to really be a good networked person, good ideas, scalability, and all of that, and then you need to find a mentor. Earlier it was tough. Today, with government putting thousands of crores into Biotech, today with mentors available on LinkedIn, of course me as well, you can start a company in a snap of a finger. Just a laptop and you can start a company. But starting a company is not the real game. The real game is getting the funding, getting the idea, getting it scalable, making sure nobody copies it, and of course, then growing it and giving employment to a lot of people. Now, why I am more interested in this part, if you decide to start a company, is because the more biotech companies start in our country and the world, we contribute to a better living, better lifestyle, better, healthier lifestyle. And also, I have a hidden motive, and that will be because I'll be your mentor, I will encourage you to hire from Biotecnika so more of my subscribers will get jobs. And that is the sole aim of Biotecnika, to grow the biotech sector and then put all my subscribers in that company as an employee. So what happens is that company grows, the sector grows, and Biotecnika grows. That is my hidden motive behind this, making this video also, by the way. So yeah, the first path which I told you is, getting a job in bioinformatics, artificial intelligence, machine learning. The second path would be, of course, going for clinical research, regulatory affairs, clinical data management, and all this. Then getting to the vice president level, and then you start earning crores, and But the moment we come to starting a company, you become the CEO of your life, of your company, and of course, I can be your mentor, and we grow the company. We employ several people. We get funding from BIRAC and various venture capitalists. Now, what type of company you can start? That's the question to be asked. So let us look at those. Now, like I said, starting a company earlier was difficult because you needed infrastructure. Today, you just need a laptop. What kind of companies you can start? You can start a company which is into nutraceutical. You can start a company which is into bioinformatics consulting. You can start a company which is in AI, ML and drug discovery. And of course, you don't need so much of investments. You can start a company which is importing products from Chinese market and selling it in the Middle East market, right? This kind of. So, lot of things can be done here, right? So, entrepreneurship or business path is where you will earn a lot of money, right? So, you can start your own company in various fields, and you can also commercialize your research into, a company. And if you want to do that, you can always reach out to me. I can help you. I'm so far mentoring 16 startups this year. And every year I'm trying to make it around 20, 25 companies I'll mentor. My goal is that before I, retire or leave this world, I should have mentored and helped start thousands of companies, because those biotech companies will change the world as we speak. Now, another area where you can, look at it will be food tech, AgriTech. Okay, so what is happening in the AgriTech, by the way? So you have Monsanto and these Bayer, right? So what they have done, similar things, right? There is pesticide, so you can have biopesticide. And it is very easy nowadays to market, by the way, AgriTech products, because the farmers are online. The farmers are, using Instagram and the app. So you just create an Instagram channel and start promoting your biopesticide, people will buy, right? Then we have, food tech companies. Now, food tech and nutraceutical, very easy to market nowadays. So easily you can start. Let's say you have found some, pharmaceutical or medicinal properties of any plant, let's say coriander. You could isolate it, convert it into a capsule, got some approvals from CDSCO, and then you are good to go, right? So how much you can earn here? There is a tier 2. So tier 1 was getting a job and earning crores. This tier 2 is starting your business and, scaling it. Now the sky is the limit. You can be a trillionaire also if you crack the right idea, okay? And biotech is such a huge pool that there is no dearth of ideas. All ideas are good. Execution is where you require a mentor. I'm ready to mentor you. Just come and meet me. I'll do it free of cost. No hidden charges, because I want you to earn crores. Because you earn crores, my students, my subscribers will get jobs. Nothing more I need. Okay, the next one. You can also start companies in, reagents, chemicals, biosupplies for the labs. Even that is another idea. So there are many problems which exist in the market, right? For which you don't require a lot of infrastructure. Whatever ideas I gave you are like, okay, one-man ideas, okay? You don't have to, have a team of 10 also, right? And then you can work in that direction. And of course, slowly as you get funding, you can hire people and, get that. Now comes the third layer, and that's a kind of easier layer. But where it goes wrong, I'll tell you, is without the right strategy, you hit a dead end, okay? Now, this is where you finish your master's or your bachelor's in, India, and then you go to US, Europe, finish your PhD or master's, whatever it is. Learn what kind of biotech companies are there in that market, and think, can I bring that kind of a company in India, or can I do this kind of a company there itself, right? Because of course, for example, for every Uber, there is a Ola in India, right? For every Amazon, there is a Flipkart in India, right? So basically, you go abroad for your PhD or degree, observe the market, and then pick an idea which works. Come to me, I'll guide you on how to get started in India. Biotech will fund you. Venture capitalists are there ready to fund you. And then you are good to go. Now, out of all of these, what I told you, one idea I think I missed is diagnostics. So healthcare diagnostics is under a revolution. You can start a bioinformatics company which is into diagnostics. So diagnostic bioinformatics company or clinical diagnostic company, I can say. So if you get in there, that is also a permanent, safest business, one of the safest business you can have as a biotech professional. Now, here is a task for all of you. Tell me in the comment section which one you liked out of all these ideas, okay? And I'll make a detailed video on that. So that's one thing. The second thing would be, if you are interested to start a company, and if you are really interested, so you please drop me an email, come and meet me in Bengaluru, okay? And let's sit together face to face over a cup of coffee, understand how you want to start and scale your company, right? Just yesterday, 2 BSc first year students came to me. Right. And I take BSc first year students very seriously, by the way. In fact, every student who comes to me, I take them very seriously, because I started Biotechnica when I was in my first year of bachelor's, right? So I take all those kids very seriously who are in their bachelor's or even in their +2 and say, I want to start a biotech company, because I know those are the guys who are going to change the world. So if you're watching this video at no matter whatever age, you can start a company at every age. I know a founder who started his company at 55, sold it for billions of dollars at the age of 16, just 5 years, right? He sold it to Reliance, right? So there's so much more you could do, but you'll have to have the idea, evaluate, ideate, execute, scale it up, get funding. All of this has to be done. Now, coming back to the first thing, getting a job and earning crores is also doable nowadays, right? So where it gets is executive level, you are earning in lakhs. But the moment you get to the senior scientist level or senior clinical research manager level or clinical data manager level, you start earning, 50 lakhs. And slowly it inches to a crore, right? So, of course, starting a company also will take 7 years. Okay, getting to that level in a job also will take, 7 years. So, whether you want to do a job or whether you want to start your own company, both ways, earning a crore in 2026 or multiples of crores is doable multiple times. But only a prepared mind can get there, right? So, the first step would be, whether you want to start a company or whether you want to start, getting a job, the first step will be becoming a specialist. And how do you become a specialist? Getting started today by learning newer, latest trending technologies. I have a girl in Tirupati. For last 3 years, she has been winning the Watson Scholarship. I know her. And she's from a very, very poor family. That's how she got 100% Watson Scholarship. And she's started her own clinical diagnostics company in Tirupati. It's a very small city in Andhra Pradesh, right? Of course, we all must be knowing Tirupati. So there is so much scope to earn a lot of money in the biotech sector, but only for the right people. So my request to you is, comment below what you want to become, and I'll make a video so that it is easier to become whatever you want to become. Keep earning, keep learning. All the best.